Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
Good evening and welcome to Dr. Mark and Cindy Lynn Stadium, where after a long weather delay, we finally have women's college soccer action. I'm Brad Davidson, and on the docket tonight we have the IU Indy Jaguars against the Louisville Cardinals. It's been close to 25 years since these two teams played against each other, and they will both be looking to take the lead in this series as they both hold 2 wins against each other. Not only that, but they will also be looking to fix some mistakes that resulted in them both losing their first match of the season, Louisville to Nebraska and IU Indy to Ball State. Louisville looking to get us started here. And we are underway. Starting for Louisville, in goal we have Baker with Maddox and Lee out wide on the flanks, with Roush and Bard in the center of defense, along with Huckabee and Gibson in the engine room, with Swinarski and Eddy in the wide positions, along with Karina Peat and Suydam looking to provide some attacking threat. For IU Indy, we have Rodriguez in goal with Lily Ma and Henry in the center of defense, with Blessinger and Muldrow in the fullback positions, with Phillips and Black in the center of the park, with Murphy and Hartigan in the wide midfield positions, along with Castillo and Gunther up top. As you can see, Pete creating a chance for Suydam, and it's a fast goal for Louisville. Barely a minute into this match, and Louisville already with a bird's eye view over IU Indy. I was just talking about Louisville needing to fix some mistakes made in their last match, and as we saw there, they certainly have. Liza Suydam scored their lone goal in the previous match, in which they lost 3-1, but if Louisville maintained this kind of pressure, this kind of play, it'll certainly be hard for IU Indy to replicate that kind of scoreline produced by Nebraska, as Louisville came close to winning back possession there, but IU Indy are starting to move forward here, but Louisville maintained possession, win it back. Lee. Swinarski. Lee making the inside run, sending it through to Pete, who is moving down the wing. Such composure right there. Twisting and turning to find Swinarski, who takes just a slightly heavy touch. But it doesn't matter, as Ella Bard finds the ball, sending it wide to Eddy. With a beautiful turn from A.G. Gibson. Nearly creates another chance for Louisville, but Rodriguez has the ball, quite calmly, I must say. Louisville recovering the ball quite easily, as the ball is sent out wide to Maddox. A slight miscue there. And it goes out for a Louisville throw-in. Suydam to Lee. Back to Suydam. Swinarski. Cutting inside, looking to create something here. But it is dealt with by IU Indy and is sent down the field. Muldrow doing her best to apply pressure. Can't quite get there. Bit different of a tactical lineup for IU Indy. Typically, or at least in their last match, lined up in a 3-4-3. Now they're in a bit more of a 4-5-1 shape. depending on how you look at it. Ball is one back for Louisville, but it will be offsides. Karina Peat just slightly behind. Ball is sent long. As IU Indy is looking to get us started again. Black was turning there, but just managed to lose the ball at the last second. Huckabee. Swinarski. Quite the player she is at getting out of pressure, as Lee is making her way down the wing, looking for options. Elects to pass to Swinarski. Lee. Back to Huckabee, to Gibson. Louisville, I must say, are certainly showing improved passing from their last game. And of course, the commentator's curse comes into play there. Baker. Plays it in behind, looking for Lee, but just can't make it happen. The ball is about to be thrown back in. Lee and Suydam recover possession for Louisville. Peat out wide, twisting and turning, looking to see what she can make happen for the Cardinals. It goes out for a corner kick.
Ball travels out for a Cardinals corner kick.
Still 1-0 in the first half. Nearly 40 minutes left in this match, or at least the first half of this match. Huckabee taking the corner. You saw heads rising there, but nothing doing. Set pieces are certainly something IU Indy will have to watch out for in this match. That is what led to their loss against Ball State, a 2-0 loss. Nothing super embarrassing, but it is something that Coach Angela Berry-White commented on following their loss. She said that they had just fallen asleep on some of the corners. Made a couple of defensive mistakes, but for the most part they were sound defensively. As we see Eddie looking to make something happen, but just falls short. It's Hardigan is able to send it back to Rodriguez, and it is flicked out by IU Indy. Bard. Baker. To Roush. Looking for options, scanning the pitch. She's able to find Swinarski. Had to run onto it. Swinarski cutting inside, crossing into the box. Gibson just makes contact with it, but is leaning back a bit. Doesn't quite get the contact she would have liked. We'll have to settle for defending against a goal kick. Maddox finds Eddie, who just can't quite get the shot away.
That's another Cardinals corner kick.
Dealt with quite well by IU Indy. Hardigan it was with the
Taking
beautiful
the
challenge, I
corner,
must
number
say.
11, Amelia Swinarski.
Amelia Swinarski stepping up for the corner. Exactly who you'd want taking your corner if you are on this Cardinals team. 10 assists on the season she had in 2025. Not able to find anybody, but Cardinals are continuing to look dangerous. And Muldrow is nearly through here, goes to chip the keeper, tries something from a long distance, but it does not come off. It seemed as though she didn't make quite the connection with the ball that she would have wanted. Baker taking her time as she passes it out to Roush. Here comes Suydam, passing out wide to Eddie, who finds the side netting. Louisville are creating chance after chance here. Not quite able to make them all count, but they do hold the advantage. Scrambling around for the ball in the center of the pitch, but Elabard comes out with it. And Lee finds the ball, sends it out wide to Eddie, who tries to give it back to Lee. A little give and go, but it doesn't quite come off, but the Cardinals do come out with a throw-in. Maddox up to get the ball back into play. Sent out by Gunther. As you can hear, the fans are quite lively tonight. Corner driven in. Not quite able to find anybody. Rolls out to Huckabee. Sends it out back wide, but the ball is played into the box. Not quite able to find anybody. Eddie has the ball, who makes it quite the simplest of finishes for Karina Peat. As they're wheeling away in celebration. Just an easy chip over the defense as it falls out to Eddie. So he plays it square across the box into the feet of Karina Peat, who found herself in an open net opportunity. I don't think anybody will complain about that as a striker. Cardinals are certainly flying high so far in this match. Baker. Finding Peat. Louisville enjoying possession. Ball is sent long for Lee. Quite enjoys making that overlapping run. Closed down quite well by IU Indy.
Taking the corner number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Huckabee up to possibly create something for Louisville. Louisville up 2-0. Nearly finds the header. Falls back out to Huckabee. Plays the ball into the box. Yet again, not able to find anybody. IU Indy have looked lively in these set-piece situations. Dealt with well by Castillo. Louisville throw-in. Roush. Huckabee plays the ball through into Peat. Tried to cut behind, do a bit of a Cruyff turn, didn't quite pull it off. But Louisville maintained possession with the throw-in. Huckabee switches the play, plays it out to Eddie. Already has an assist, looking for another one, and nearly had a goal.
That's another Cardinals corner.
Well dealt with by Rodriguez. As Huckabee carries the ball to the corner flag to deliver another set piece.
Taking the corner number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Ball floated in, heads rising, seeing if they can find it, but they cannot. Only met by the heads of the IU Indy defenders, excuse me. Amelia Swinarski to try and create here for Louisville. Swinarski delivers the ball in. Nearly found Lee, couldn't quite get there. Swinarski gets the ball back just as soon as she loses it. Kicked out by Gunther, and it will be a Cardinals throw-in. Just about 30 minutes to go in this first half. Cardinals leading. Swinarski looking for options in the center of the box. Doesn't quite find anyone, but she will not complain. The Cardinals come out with the corner.
Corner kick.
In which she will take again.
Taking the corner number 11, Amelia Swinarski.
Nearly finds Suydam, in which she does. And it's put into the net by Louisville once again. Ella Bard this time. The Cardinals keep finding themselves in situations with simple finishes. Simple goals make a simple match. And the Cardinals will not complain.
Cardinals score number 21, Ella Bard.
The sophomore defender has made multiple appearances for her national team, now appearing for Louisville and appearing on the score sheet. Louisville are 3-0 up. What I had meant to say is that she had featured in 2 matches in Algeciras, Spain. Played against France. Played quite well. The United States didn't concede a single goal while she was on the pitch. Roush. Peat. Can she create again for Louisville here? Finds Rodriguez. Eddie out wide. Nearly put Louisville 4-0 in front. She's one of those players, she can put the ball into the net. She's one of those players who can create chances. And that is immeasurably valuable to any team playing in this beautiful sport. It's what has made Amelia Swinarski so valuable to this Louisville team. Finished the season with 30 points in 2025. 10 goals, 10 assists. IU Indy doing well to keep possession till just now. Amelia Swinarski in the center of the pitch. Finds Lee. Suydam. A.G. Gibson lets it roll back to Roush. Huckabee. Swinarski tried to find Lee, just couldn't quite get it to her. Back to Roush. Gibson. Suydam. Letting it roll on to Peat. Louisville seemed to be playing quite better in this match compared to when they played against Nebraska. In that match, we had talked about how they were struggling to complete that final pass in the attacking third, and judging by the score line, with nearly 25 minutes left to play, it certainly doesn't seem to be a problem for them, as they are possibly through again. Nearly had another opportunity there if it was not for the watertight defending of IU Indy in that instance. Swinarski. Nearly pulled off a bit of a spinning pass. Throw in for the Cardinals. Bard. Roush. Swinarski twisting and turning. Finding Roush. We'll just opting to reset here. Enjoy some calm on the ball. See what they can think up. Lee. Cutting inside, finding Peat. Tries to flick it on for Gibson. It doesn't quite come off. Gunther has it in a wide area. Tries to relieve the pressure, but simply finds Maddox. Roush. Lee. Great fast-paced passing from Louisville. Suydam lets it roll, finding Peat, who finds Swinarski cutting inside, twisting and turning, and it's a goal! It's their number 11. It's heaven for Hunter Norton and his Cardinals. Louisville lead 4-0. Such beautiful play from the Cardinals. Everything about that. So flick on from Peat. Swinarski twisting, turning, feinting, scoring. What a goal that was. 23 minutes ago in this first half, Louisville winning 4-0. And you start to ask yourself, could this get ugly or uglier than it already has for IU Indy? Black. IU Indy starting to make their way down the pitch into Louisville's half. Woodrow nearly gets a touch of the ball, but Roush comes out on top. Eddie. Maddox. Bard. Lee. Peat. And Gunther wins possession back for the Jaguars, seeing what she can think up here, seeing what she can come up with. Tries to have it from range, and it comes off the woodwork. Roush, Lee desperately trying to get the ball out of their 6-yard box, in which they do. Dear me, what an opportunity that was for the Jaguars, and it nearly came off. Came quite close to scoring there. Ball is out for a Jaguars throw-in now. Blessinger stepping up to take it. He goes out for the corner in favor of the Jaguars. Stepping up to take it is Black. Delivers the ball in. And it finds the top of the netting. A rather numerous substitution for the Cardinals.
Number 7, Number 8, Abigail Cox. Number 13, IU Indy. Number 20, Number 25, Ashley Henry. Number 26, Abigail Cox. And number 68, Tristan Morris.
As well as a substitution for IU Indy.
And for IU Indy, number 11, Taylor Townley. Number 20, Madeline Chapa. And number 27, Caroline Kelly.
Huckabee finding Davis. Being driven forward by Peat, the sister. Excuse me, that was Peat. Now Louisville coming close to making another opportunity there. Coming close to capitalizing on an opportunity there, but they just couldn't. Boltia. Bard playing it back to Baker. Finding Boltia. Tries to turn with it, doesn't quite get the turn off. Throw-in for IU Indy. Ashlyn Huey as well to get it out of that pressure, but it does fall back to IU Indy, but doesn't matter. Louisville retain possession, and Nicole Jadoin is running desperately for the ball. Keeps it in the pitch, cutting inside. Having a shot, and it's just ever rising. Just over the bar. A little bit wide. Louisville showing how dangerous they can be. Just under 20 minutes remaining in this first half. When you look at the stats, it's quite evident how dangerous Louisville have been this match. 8 shots, 6 on goal. Quite dangerous. All in the first half. 6 shots on target, 4 goals. It's not often you see those kinds of numbers, but the Cardinals are putting them up today. Great recovery there from Abby Cox as Ashlyn Huey is taking the ball. Passes it back to Roush. Fina Davis was asking for the ball. It was intercepted by IU Indy, but Ashlyn Huey recovers possession. Betsy Huckabee dancing around, evading pressure, and what she does. IU Indy come up with the ball again. IU Indy just enjoying possession, trying to take a bit of sting out of the game as Cox is applying great pressure there. Rodriguez ends up with the ball, sending it downfield, seeing what she can create here, and it is just offsides. Huckabee. Jadoin does well to control the ball. Drives down the side of the pitch, down the side of the 18-yard box, has a shot. Sails wide for a goal kick. Another substitution for
Into the match for the Jaguars, number 18, Olivia Hopper. She replaces number 4, Monica Gunther. Also in for 25, Addison Stover, replacing number 5, JoJo Murphy.
Rodriguez looking to get us started again. Nearly 15 minutes remaining in this first half. Louisville breaking away here. Huckabee. Tristan Morris making the underlapping run. Jadoin getting tripped up there. Nearly won the ball back, but will come out with possession anyway. It will be a Cardinals throw-in. And it could be a chance here for Louisville. Fina Davis nearly got it. Louisville just creating chance after chance this half. We'll certainly be looking to create more in the second half, increase the scoreline, increase their advantage. Doing well to work the ball around. Sends it a bit long. Bit of a miscue, but in their favor, they do win a free kick. They've seemed to be able to slow down Louisville's attacking threat a bit as this half starts to near its end. 15 minutes remaining. Plays long and out towards the back post. Tristan Morris to Jadoin, back to Morris. Just can't reach it. Jadoin trying to win the ball back. She's not quite able to. Kelly nearly gets it, but it goes out for a Louisville goal kick. Baker getting us started again. Bard carrying the ball forward, finding Jadoin. Seeing what she can do here. Gets past her first defender, finds Cox. And a simple claim for Rodriguez, simple save. Huckabee battling for the ball against Kelly. And it results in a free kick in the favor of IU Indy. Official being sure to set a bit of a limit to the physicality. It's always good to test what the referee will call and will not call as a player, but Louisville doing well to deal with that. Cleared out, finds Fina Davey. Seeing what she can come up with here. Continuing down the pitch. Tries to have a shot. A bit of a spill from Rodriguez. Rodriguez elects to go long. Ball is recovered by Bard. Bard. Great pass and play here from Louisville. Huckabee. Great touch. Cut inside from Jadoin. Tries to play it into the center in which she's able to find Huey. Just leaning back a bit. Sails over the bar. It is a corner. Seems the shot from Huey took a deflection.
Taking the corner for the Cardinals, number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Betsy Huckabee on the corner. Ball played in. Just a bit overcooked. Out for a IU Indy goal kick.
Into match for IU Indy, number 2, Megan Swinarski.
Substitution for both teams with just 10 minutes left
It is for your
in
Cardinals,
this first half.
number 16, Marie George, replacing number 3, Nora Roush.
Quite the performance the Cardinals have put on for all of us. From a neutral standpoint, you certainly must be amazed by the Cardinals. They've put on quite the attacking display tonight, as well as defensive display, maintaining a clean sheet so far in this first half. George chasing the ball down, finding Baker. Louisville calm, building out from the back. Always nice to see teams do that. As Tristan Morris with a bit of a nutmeg there, finding Huey, looking to spark a Louisville attack. Just a bit long of a pass from Huey there. Ball goes out for the Cardinals throw-in. Botia. Fina Davey. As IU Indy come out with possession again. Now Louisville have it once again. Botia. Into Fina Davey. It's a bit of a game of ping pong here. Neither team taking direct claim of the ball, nor are they able to hold possession for long, but Louisville have it at the moment. Now it is out for a Louisville throw-in. kicking the ball around, seeing what they can conjure up. Looking out wide for Henry, but Botia is there. Louisville's new transfer from Coastal Carolina, hailing from Germany. Featured in the top flight in the Women's Bundesliga with Werder Bremen. Kelly. An attempted turn there, but it doesn't quite come off. Jadoin moving forward, finding Huey. Nearly was able to find Davy, but what she wasn't able to do, Huckabee was, and it will be finished by Cox. Goal number 5 for Louisville. Louisville are running rampant here tonight.
Goal scored by Abigail Cox.
What a performance, what an improvement this is from Louisville. Louisville are flying high while the Jaguars are struggling to even get up on their feet. Morris carrying the ball down the field. Far too easy for Louisville as it goes out for a throw-in. Louisville looking dangerous yet again. Tried to pull something off, but didn't quite get it to work. Comes out for a little throw-in. Trista Morris getting the ball back into play. A quick turn from Jadoin.
That's another Cardinals corner kick.
IU Indy will throughout the remainder of this match with just about 6 minutes remaining in the first half. They'll have to make sure they don't let their emotions get the best of them. So oftentimes we see teams let their emotions start dictating how they play. Start to get a bit too physical. That's when the cards start flying. But in IU Indy scenario, the Cardinals are already quite high up in the air tonight. IU Indy just maintaining some calm possession. Henry. Anna Davis and Abby Cox doing well to apply the pressure. Headed out by Botia. Jaguars throw in. Another Jaguars throw in. Under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Baker easily finds the ball. Peat. Quite the player her and her sister is. Her sister already with a goal. Not currently on the pitch, but started in the striker position. Kylie Peat, her counterpart, seems to be able to find almost any pass on the field. Let's see if she can find Botia here, in which she does. Just a hefty touch from Botia, and nearly deflected in for Louisville's 6th. What a run that was from Botia. Coming all the way down from Louisville's defensive third. And what a pass that was from Karina Peat. You have to love it when players decide to display their talent while you're actively talking about their talent. And here it is, another chance for Louisville. Abby Cox, can they make it 6-0? Yes, yes, nearly. Nearly. Trista Morris coming to throw the ball in. Under 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Quite physical there from Peat. George. We'll try to flick it on there. Didn't quite get it to come off. Ball being played in from a wide area, deflected out for a Cardinals corner.
That's another Cardinals corner kick.
2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Huckabee stepping up to take the set piece. Ball played in quite well. Nearly finds the back of the net there. We'll just keep pressing all of the buttons of IU Indy. And the Jaguars just can't seem to come up with an answer here. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Henry looking to throw the ball back into play. Which she does. Kelly fouled by Botia.
One minute.
Hardigan. IU Indy were able to maintain possession, and what a save from Baker. Able to tip it onto the crossbar. That woodwork has come to her rescue multiple times in this match, but that time it was all her. Louisville looking to create one last opportunity. 30 seconds left in this half. Louisville continue to apply pressure. It goes out for a Cardinals throw-in. Botia nearly took the fast option.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Peat shielding the ball, finding Huckabee. Sending it back to Bard. Just killing the time here. And that concludes the first half. Louisville leading 5-0. Displaying a attacking masterclass as well as a masterclass in possession. IU Indy have not been able to do much with the ball when they did have it. And those
Welcome back to Dr. Mark and Cindy Lynn Stadium, where the Cardinals are moving quite dangerously on the attack, creating all kinds of problems for IU Indy, who are completely unable to find any answers to even just one problem Louisville creating. They've been quite dangerous on the attack, been able to maintain possession quite well, even build out from the back. IU Indy have been struggling to even string a few passes together. They're going to see if they can fix that in this half. See if they can make this a bit less embarrassing of a situation for them, but the moment it remains 5-0 to the Cardinals as we're about to get started. IU Indy having one last team talk before we get underway in the second half of this match. Both teams with some similar lineups to how they started, apart from a few minor changes. Jadoin on the field for Louisville in that right mid position instead of Eddie, as it
Started and we are off. Maddox finding Gibson. Searching through her options, finds Jadoin, nearly finds her, I should say. This is dealt with by Hardigan, but it is out for a Louisville throw-in. Maddox finding Jadoin. Alexa pass it out wide towards Maddox again. Louisville been quite dangerous from these areas and nearly make it a sixth. Abby Cox nearly scored a sixth goal late in the first half, but just couldn't quite get it to come off. Louisville continuing to look dangerous. Beautiful 1-2-3 touch passing from Louisville here. Karina Peat out wide. Seeing what she can do for the Cardinals, cutting inside. Louisville proving to be quite dangerous anytime they're able to have that ball in a wide area. If you built, yeah, on the ball. Maddox to Jadoin. Cutting inside, as she loves to do. And a very simple save for the keeper. IU Indy working their way up the field. Louisville won back possession quite easily. Louisville giving away possession just as easily. Jadoin applying pressure, winning the ball back. Bit of a stutter step as she bursts down the wing. Playing the ball into the middle of the box, nearly finding Peat, and it falls into the hands of the keeper. The ball is out for a Louisville throw-in. Maddox. Peat. Trying to play the ball in, but the ball ends up with Suydam. Louisville applying pressure. Peat with the ball. Tries to get a shot off, but it is blocked. The ball is played down the pitch. Gunther doing all that she can to chase it down, but it is recovered by Roush. Kotia to Roush. Suydam to Jadoin. Louisville creating here, Louisville attacking here, some fancy step overs and pushed out wide by Overowski. The Cardinals corner.
That's a Cardinals corner kick. Taking the corner is number 11, Amelia Swinarski.
Amelia Swinarski stepping up for the corner. Ball is played in. Nearly got us across the line, Louisville there, but IU Indy does well to deal with it. Roush looking to recover defensively. Getting quite physical there in the middle of the pitch between Black and Roush. Roush continuing to apply pressure, keep trying to win the ball back, in which they do. Suydam dancing through the pressure. Jadoin out wide. And it is offsides. Quite a move there from Louisville. Just about 5.5 minutes gone in the second half. Louisville with a monstrous 18 shots on goal. They've done quite well tonight. If you ask me, I'd say it's mostly because they're able to get that final pass off in the attacking third, in which that's something they lacked quite a bit in their first match if you watched it. They would work their way down the pitch quite well. And they'd get to that final pass or even second to final pass and just couldn't get it to come off. But as you can see, they've worked on it quite a bit in training, and here they are again. Lee out wide. Dealt with by IU Indy. But Roush back to the rescue. And it will be a Louisville throw-in. Lee, the player in question, who will be taking the throw-in. IU Indy were nearly able to spark something there, but cut out by Louisville. Lee nearly was able to get it into Peat, but Peat is shown a yellow card.
That's another Cardinals.
A bit too physical of a challenge there for the official, but we will have a Cardinals corner. Ball played in. Just floats past all the players. Goes out for an IU Indy throw-in. .37 minutes left to play in this match. Louisville maintaining their 5-0 lead. Still searching to see what they can do to extend on it. A.G. Gibson lost the ball there, but then quickly recovered it. Swinarski finds Suydam, doing all she can to get out of the center of the box, in which she is able to find Jadoin. Plays the ball into the center of the box, finding Lee after she ran onto the ball. After a couple of deflections, it goes out for yet again another Cardinals corner.
That's another Cardinals corner kick.
Cardinals looking to create another chance here as the ball is played in. Ball falls back out wide and is delivered yet again into the box. Boltia just takes a bit too heavy of a touch there. Out for a throw-in the favor of the Cardinals. Boltia. Resetting play, passing back to Baker. Swinarski cutting inside, then cutting back outside. Able to withstand the pressure. Nearly was able to pull off a nice turn. Lee looking for options, finds Suydam. Lee plays the ball into the center of the box, nearly finding Jadoin, but nothing doing. Roush to Boltia. Cleared out by Castillo. Boltia dancing through the defenders, dancing through the pressure. Maddox recovers a misplaced pass and keeps applying the pressure, but it does fall to Gunther, who is looking to move down the pitch, but it is dealt with quite well by Kylie Peat. Asking for the ball back, she is, but Cardinals decide to play it long. Finding Jadoin, but it is going to be offsides by quite a bit of a margin as well, I must say. Didn't hold her run quite long enough. Lucky for Louisville. They're not in a situation where they have to make the most of every chance, considering they are winning by 5 goals, but it's always nice to score more when you are in that position. IU Indy flinging some passes around. Not able to do quite as much with them. Karina Peat playing it long for Jadoin, who keeps making the same run, but it seems to be working quite well for her. Plays a square across the box, and Suydam just can't put it in the net. And there seems to be a player down for the Jaguars. We will be hoping that everything is okay. Quite the chance that was for Louisville, though. Just before our stop and play, Julian played the ball across quite well. Was able to find Suydam, but she just couldn't quite get the foot on it that she would have wanted. Seemed to have leaned back a bit. As a youngster, you're constantly told technique, 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 but she didn't have enough of it there. Should have leaned forward a bit more. You got to get your head over it and strike through the ball, as many of us are often told. But it can be quite difficult in that situation, especially if the ball is bouncing around. It's deceivingly difficult. The Louisville players receiving some instruction. Quite the game they've had. Just about 33 minutes remaining in this match. Louisville still leading 5-0.
before these two teams kicked off today. Both teams have won twice in this series, as well as both teams had scored 5 goals each. And played 4 times in total. Last time was in 2002. Now the score line in total is not nearly as close as it once was, being 5-10 in the favor of Louisville now. You can hear the fans clapping it up for the downed player. We'll be hoping that whatever injury she may have sustained is nothing too serious.
Into the match for IU Indy, number 8, Shannon Phillips. Number 19, Kayla Muldrow. Number 20, Madeline Chapa. And number 25,
IU Indy making a few changes following the short break, bringing on some fresh legs. As we are about to get back underway, 33 minutes remaining, Louisville winning 5-0. The ball is won back quite quickly by the Cardinals. Karina Peat twisting and turning, seeing if she can get out of the pressure, which she is able to. Finds Nicole Jadoin out on the wing. But it is dealt with quite well by Gunther. Maddox. Jadoin. Getting quite physical near the corner flag. Goes out for a Louisville throw-in. IU Indy seeming to tighten up a bit defensively. They seem to be a much more lively team at the start of the second half. Nora Rausch chasing the ball down. Botia. Botia. The ball is played out wide towards Jadoin. Maddox drifting into the center of the box. Bit uncommon of a position to see her right back in, but can result in goals. That's all that matters. Baker. For 2. Roush, who passes it to Botia, who passes it to Maddox. Louisville losing possession in their opponent's half. Jadoin was applying pressure. Was able to put off her opponent just enough to where she could misplace the pass and her teammates could recover it, but IU Indy are back with the ball and moving down the pitch. Gunther. And recovered well by Botia. The ball is out for the Jaguars throw-in. Phillips. Gunther out for the Jaguars corner. A set piece that has been few and far between in this match. But here they are. They're going to be looking to see if they can maybe even spark a comeback. Ball is floated into the box, heads rising. And they do find the net. Louisville still 4 goals ahead, but you never know.
IU Indy goal scorer number 19, Kayla
Muldrow potentially sparking a comeback for the Jaguars.
Number 14. Also number 25.
Louisville making some changes.
Correction, Betsy Hudson replacing number 24, AG Gibson. Number 14, Liz Eddy is in replacing number 7, Nicole Chedoli.
IU Indy throw in. We might see a bit more pep in their step now that they have a goal. They took away Louisville's clean sheet. But who knows, we could also see Louisville just start all out attacking now that they don't have to worry about maintaining a clean sheet anymore. Roughly 28 minutes remaining in this second half. As Louisville are making their way down the pitch. Karina Peat chasing the ball down. Lee. Switching over to Botia. Passing it back to Roush. Over to Lee. Karina Peat. Botia. Louisville displaying quite a bit of composure this match. Another thing they were lacking in their first opener of the season in the ACC, but they're doing quite well, displaying quite a bit of composure, as shown there by Karina Peat. Excuse me. This ball goes out for a Cardinals throw-in. Rail Baker. Rush. Muldrow moving forward once again, looking to find Gunther, but is chased down by Maddox. Louisville looking for options, finding Peat. Quite the match she's had. 2 assists and a goal. Eddie just wasn't able to recover the ball there. IU Indy throw in. Flicked on for Gunther. Recovered by Maddox. Eddie taking on her man, gets past. Out for a Cardinals corner.
That's a Cardinals corner here. Taking the corner, number 2.
Betsy Huckabee stepping up for the corner kick. "25 minutes remaining. Huckabee trying to recover the ball. Doesn't quite get there fast enough. But it doesn't matter. Roush was able to get it. Passing it back to Botia. Louisville surging forward here, finding Lee. Out wide. Can she get the ball into Huey, which she does. The ball is dealt with by IU Indy. The save that was from Overowski. Eddie cutting inside. Quite composed as she moves, and it's just wide. Simple claim for the keeper. She tells her team to move up the field. Bit physical there. The official didn't like it. So Lee gets us started. Rush. Louisville taking their time, not rushing anything. Botia. Good example of non-frantic play from the Cardinals. Maddox. Passing it back to Roush, who's able to find Karina Peat. Substitution for the Cardinals.
Into the match for the Cardinals, number 20, Karina Peat.
Tristan Morris comes on for Grace Maddox. It's Karina Peat comes off for Fina Davey. Louisville have been coming so close getting that 6th goal in the second half. Just haven't been able to make it happen yet, but they could be about to make it happen here as Suydam is surging forward, just gets stopped at the last second. Flicked out wide for Eddie. Being a bit physical there. Nothing said from the official. The ball ends up in the hands of Roforowski. Brought down by Peat. Covered by Muldra. Black chasing it down, but there's no match for the physicality of Roush. Just over 20 minutes remaining in this match. Huey to Lee. Looking to switch play out to Eddie, in which she does. Eddie in a dangerous position here, lays it off over for Huey, but she just can't get there in time. Lee resetting, playing it back to Baker. Botia. Taking your time. Eddie. Played ahead for Suydam, but it almost seems as though she knew she was offsides. It's by quite a margin too.
match for the Jaguars, number 18, Olivia Hopper.
Substitution for the Jaguars, as they're about to take their throw in. Jaguars calmly moving the ball around. Not forcing anything. All the while, Louisville is doing their best to force a mistake. Boldia. Efia Boltia, great example of a player that enjoys playing simple football, or soccer as many of us like to call it here in the United States. Pina Davy at the top of the box having a shot. Simple save for Overoski. Boltia over to Roche. Out wide to Lee, who's able to find Fina Davy. Just can't make the most of that opportunity there as it goes out for a Cardinals corner.
Cardinals corner kick. Taking the corner is number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Betsy Huckabee will be the set piece specialist for this. Just about 17 minutes remaining. Dealt with quite well by IU Indy, but the danger is not cleared yet. Now it is. Able to find Roush, who plays it back to Baker. Evading all the pressure, who's able to play the ball over to Efia Boltia. Tristan Morris taking the ball downfield, who's able to find Eddie. Morris making the overlap. Eddie cutting inside. Tries to do a bit of a flick on. A bit of a through ball there for Davy, but a bit of a miscommunication there. Tristan Morris. Lee making the run. Looking like she wanted the ball just a bit earlier. Probably would have been beneficial, but Louisville still maintained possession. Fina Davy, Suydam. Out wide to Eddie. Who's driving very menacingly here and dealt with well by Overoski.
Taking the corner is number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Huckabee stepping up for the corner kick. Louisville's 10th corner this match. It's no surprise when you notice they've had 23 shots on goal. Ball played in. Able to find the Cardinal just at the back post. Botia that was. Played long by Oforowski. Jaguars connecting some simple passes around. And yet again, the commentator's curse comes into play. Some substitutions to be made here.
For IU Indy, number 2, Megan Swift, number 3, Lindsay Castillo. In for Louisville, number 6, Taylor Wilson, number 10, Karina Peat, number 16, Avery George, and number 22, McKaylee Ball.
Karina Peat coming back onto the field along with some other Cardinal players, as well as a couple Jaguars. As I was saying earlier, quite the game Karina Peat has had. The clear woman of the match for me. 1 goal, 2 assists. 1 shot on goal as well. 100% conversion rate. Shooting statistics don't get much better than that. Botia. Huey driving into space. Looking to have a shot on goal. She does. It just falls wide. Another substitution for the Jaguars.
Into the match for IU Indy, number 5, JoJo Murphy.
JoJo Murphy coming on. Replacing Annalise Black. Botia. Weighing out her options. Looks to pass to Huckabee. Trista Morris playing it long down the pitch. Cardinals cannot maintain possession, but they do come out with a corner.
Cardinals corner kick. Taking the corner, number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Betsy Huckabee on the corner again. Ball played in, nothing doing, and a shot from Peat. Just a bit high. Nearly had it on target. That was Louisville's 17th corner. Louisville maintaining possession. Trista Morris able to find a teammate running down the wing. but nothing doing from that cross. Still a great ball in that was from Ball. Or Kaylee Ball, to be exact. Karina Peat plays the ball through to Ball. Just can't reach it. Goes out for the 18th Cardinals corner of this match.
That's another Cardinals corner kick.
10 minutes remaining. And the game dominated by the Cardinals.
Taking the corners, number 2, Betsy Huckabee.
Ball played in by the Cardinals. Just sails through. Not quite able to find anybody. Out for a Cardinals throw-in. Taken quite quickly. Such composure there from Huckabee. Exactly what you'd want from a defensive midfielder. This Louisville team just playing and showing beautiful play, beautiful football throughout this entire match, or soccer. Kylie Peat. And a chance here for Louisville just over the bar from Karina Peat. Her and her sister have been some of the clear best players on this pitch. Playing quite simple soccer, but simple soccer takes you a long way. It's a bit like the Johan Cruyff quote. Goes a little something like, football is a very simple sport, but playing simple football is the hardest thing there is, but they seem to have mastered it. The two Peat sisters. This ball is out for yet another Louisville throw-in. Trista Morris taking it this time. Is able to find Fina Davis with it. Ball cutting inside, looking to play the ball into the box, in which she does. Ashlyn Huey just cannot get onto it. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Karina Peat playing the ball out wide to Ball. Peat displaying some of her composure there. Ability to turn. This ball is lost by Huey. Recovered by Kylie Peat. Huckabee was asking for the ball there from Botia, but Lowell still ended up with the ball. But not for long, and it is a free kick, and might I say, a dangerous position for the Cardinals. Just 7 minutes remaining. Two players stepping up for this free kick. Huey and Huckabee. With the way Huckabee set up the ball, you can't really help but think that she'll be the one taking it. If I had to guess, I'd say to provide some service, in which she does. Nearly found Cox. Just let it fly on by. Cardinals were pleading for a corner kick. They don't get it. The Jaguars will restart play from a goal kick, but only after this substitution. Kylie Peat, Karina Peat. Pass played just a bit short for Huckabee, but she is able to recover it. Trista Morris finds ball. Nearly loses it, but was able to recover it. Seems to be a common theme for Louisville in this game. Always able to recover possession. Quite the tackle from Morris, but interestingly enough, that's not what won them possession. It was the following tackle. Goldia. Played long. Dealt with quite well by Townley. Swift. It will be a free kick in the favor of the Jaguars. 4 minutes remaining. Louisville leading 5-1. Hardigan sending the ball into the box. Bit of a quick turn there from Huey. Cantu gets the ball out and then play again. Huckabee to Peat. Was able to find Davy. Back to Huckabee. Just enjoying some calm on the ball. Not rushing anything as she decides to play out wide to Ball. Who's able to settle the ball. Plays it into the center of the box. And nearly, so nearly for Fina Davy. Trista Morris. Back to Cantu. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining. Louisville finding the simple passes, but comes to an abrupt end as ball sails quite a bit over the bar. Huey brought down in the midfield there. A minute and a half remaining. Louisville seeming to be shaping up for one last push here as Bolt is carrying the ball down. Peat seemed to have misread that pass a bit. Cantu holding onto the ball, taking a bit of sting out of the play. Peat Carrying the ball forward. Can she get another goal here? Or can she get another assist, another contribution? She has a shot, and it's a save for Oforowski. How dangerous is she? And only a sophomore. This Cardinals team, it's quite the potential. You look at players like Ella Bard, Kylie, and Karina Peat. Clearly the future of this Cardinals team. It shows quite the clear talent this team.
It was just a beacon. You know, you use those buildings to figure out where you're at in a city.
I was devastated. It was where I cut my teeth. It was my childhood skate park. It really was. It's where I learned to skate.
I could like close my eyes and literally draw a map of the footprint of the World Trade Center. We used to go there every day. And I was very fortunate to get the shot, and yeah, it's one of my favorites.
I didn't go down there for a while. So much loss, so much change.
Obviously, there's a horrible trauma with a lot of denial within New York. But one of the things New York does well with is trauma.